Alright, Sailor Jerry in the house tonight at Fish and Liquor. Got a little attitude going, and deservingly so. But, yeah, I'm sure you're going to hear it, but I'm going to try to avoid it. We're going to try to do a little cooking. Tonight we're going to be cooking catfish. Funny story about this catfish. Wouldn't mind telling it to you, but let's not get into that right now. Yeah, it wasn't quite illegal, but, you know, it was a little fishy. We got enough light up in here? What? Okay, what we're going to do, try to get some light on the situation here. And I ain't done a cooking video in a while, so, you know, I don't know what's going on. I ain't got enough light going in here. Some shit doesn't look like. But anyway, whatever, fuck it. Woo. Here we go. I got a little cast iron pot over here. Hold on. I got a little cast iron pot over here that I just conditioned a little bit with some, scrubbed it with some salt and some oil, and put it in the little toaster over at 400 degrees for a little while. See, that's it. That's what we're going to be cooking the catfish in right there. It's a great pot for that. Catfish is delicious. I never buy it because it's $8 a pound. And I go to the grocery store over there and it says $7.98. But if you look closely on the tag, it says per pound. It's in a big box. So that's how they trick you at the grocery store. Well, this time I tricked them. It was actually $7.98 for 4 pounds of catfish. I got to the register, took that shit out to the car. I went back in the grocery store and got 2 more boxes. I would have got 10 boxes, but I knew all I could fit in my freezer was 3 boxes. So I had to call it quits. Which, you know, I hated to do, but, you know, kind of had to. Where's my damn remote? Damn remote control that. I just had it. Fuck. Ah! Where is my damn remote control, you son of a bitch? I just had your son of a bitch. I set it right here somewhere. It's so tiny. Set it. Here it is. We're going to widen up this screen a little bit. Whoop. Wrong way. Damn it. Really getting it in here. Too bad. I'm liking it. Anyway. Nobody needs to know how to cook catfish, right? Nah. All you gotta do is thaw your catfish, which I've done. And I was worried about this catfish because that was the right price. This shit was rotten. Because I get a lot of rotten shit up there. And every time I go back to that grocery store and say, look man, I got 3 racks of baby back ribs and they were all rotten. He goes, oh, do you have your receipt? I'm like, no, fuck no, I don't got my receipt. He says, well, just bring them back. And I was like, no, that was 2 weeks ago, man. I ain't bringing some old rotten shit. I wouldn't feed this shit to my thing. He's like, well, we can't do nothing about it. I was like, alright. Anyway, that's how they get you at the grocery store. Hardly nobody takes nothing back to the grocery store. And there's too much trouble, and after it's all said and done, you know, it's too late. You don't have that crap anymore. So anyway, tonight we're going to be cooking catfish in the cast iron skillet. Ooh, almost picked it up. It's not too hot now. So I got it on full blast there. The pan's already warm. Put some oil in there. And it's nothing to it. But I like catfish. I hated that it's farm raised catfish, not wild caught, but you know, at that price, $1, $2 a pound, I think I'll live. So Sailor Jerry up in here. Trying to make a little cooking video. I ain't done one in about 6 months, seems like, since Christmas. And it's going to be easy. We got a little, we're playing Don Dokken radio on Spotify, which is pretty good. And you can also try George Lynch radio on Spotify. That's great. A lot of cool tunes on there you never heard. And camera's finna slide off. I'm looking for my beer and my cigs. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's what we're doing. Now, as y'all know, at Fish and Liquor, you want to send your postcards and your video cards over there, and we'll put you on the wall of fame. And, you know, subscribe to our page on Facebook, and if you mention something that you want us to cook, we will do that, mention you in a further cooking show. You know? Give me a little bit more oil in this pot. Luckily, I got some more. So we're just going to cook some catfish tonight. That's all we're going to do. I ain't making no hush puppy. I don't got no. I guess I could make some rice. I might make some rice later on. I don't know. I got about 2 or 3 pounds of catfish in here. I think that's gonna be all right. I was having a lot of problems with my dog. My 2 dogs were fighting a lot. So I just started separating them a little bit. And I hadn't had no dog fights in a long time, so that's good. Because that shit was getting kind of strenuous. I'm like, why are they fighting? Just one wanted to jump on the other. I don't know why. I don't like dogs fighting in my house. I don't like dogs fighting outside the house. So anyway, it's a little warm in here. I'm going to go back here and trip on the little air conditioning unit that my good friend Johnny Laxton sold to me at a good price last year. That'll cool things down a little bit. Crank that bad boy up. Get back into the kitchen here. So, you know, a lot of people like to use breadcrumbs when they make fish. But really and truly, if you like to eat like 10 pieces of fish, that's just too much breading. You know, they like to dip it in milk. They like to put an egg wash on it, and it just makes a thick batter on your fish. And that's really, I don't think that's really that good, you know. So what my neighbor does over here, you know, he catches a lot of this crappie out here in the lake. He just uses a little bit of flour, some salt and pepper. And that means you have a really light crust on your fishes. And as usual, I got a sink full of dishes. That's alright. I only need a few. Here we go. Now I got some shit to bawl about. I can sit up here and cry for hours, and I might. I got some shit going on at work with some stuff, and I don't like it one bit, and I can't really understand it. I think somebody's kind of cock blocked me on a fucking car part. You know? Most of these people that buy cars from my boss don't change the oil in them. They don't put any tires on them. They don't even watch the temperature gauge. They burn motors up left and right. And he winds up fixing it for them. You know, for free. On the other hand, when I buy a car from him, he don't have to fix it. If there's something wrong with it, I fix it and I fix it right. So that's what I've just done. I bought a little Honda Element for him. It needs a little rubber bushing in the front that I realized. It also needed a transmission flush, which I did, and it's fine. But it needs it. So, for the life of me, I cannot get him to order me an $85 part. That little bushing, a new one, we already tried to put a new one in. The mechanic could not push it in for some reason. Flattened out the new bushing, so it costs the same just to get a whole control on with the new bushings already in it. But my fucking boss is dicking me. We can get it for 85 bucks on eBay, but through the parts store it's going to be 200. So I'm trying to save 120 bucks or something. And here I am 2 weeks, still can't get a part because my boss is kind of being a dick. I work cheap for him up there, real cheap for what I do, putting motors in, taking motors out, man. And I'm the only one up there working. And when I need something, he's going to put the kibosh on me. So, I ain't been to work in 5 days, and I probably ain't going back. You know, kind of had it. So anyway, that's enough of my bitching about that, I guess. All we're going to do now, put some of this, this is bread flour. I guess it's just as good as regular flour, I hope. I'm going to put some of that in there. But I got some all-purpose flour also. I'm going to put that in there. All-purpose flour, put that in there. I bet bread flour is better. And then we're going to dump a bunch of pepper in there. See? Just a shitload of pepper, put that in there. I guess we can put some salt in there, that ain't going to hurt none. I ain't got no highfalutin sea salt, but it's fine. Alright, and I'm out of vodka, I don't have no vodka, so we're just drinking straight up beer tonight, so you know, I only got 2 left after this one, so it's kind of go to the beer store tomorrow again. Alright, that's what we're doing. Got all this sweet catfish over here. And I haven't done this in a while, so things might get a little tricky, but I don't think so. It's a pretty easy dish. I like fish. Fish is good. Love to eat fish, just about any kind of fish. I don't get that tilapia stuff because that's some farm raised shit that comes all the way from Taiwan or somewhere. I try not to get farm raised fish. I like to catch it myself or get wild caught. It says wild caught, so I guess I gotta believe that on the package. It's wild caught, not store bought. Wild caught, store bought, wild caught, store bought. Oh, watch out! You know which one to get. Anyway, here we go. We got that in there. I'm short on plates. I don't have many plates. Where's my strainer at? Oh, fuck. There it is. I'm gonna put this. So I'm gonna need this strainer. I need a strainer. I'm gonna wash that strainer out just a little bit. Put it in there like that. There you go. So anyway, I don't guess y'all can respond to me, but how's y'all's life going over there? I would like to hear your sad stories because I'm tired of dealing with mine. Maybe if you tell me yours, I'll feel a little bit better. You know, it could be worse, I guess. I hate it. I wanted one of them little cars for a long time, and there was nothing wrong with it. I was trying to fix a little stupid something on there that I could have drove it another 100,000 miles with that broken part on there, a little rubber part, and it would have been fine. I mean, hell, it didn't even make noise at 60 miles an hour. It only made noise in a parking lot. I was just trying to fix something that was busted. And look at here. 2 weeks later, I can't even fucking drive it. Maybe these assholes are trying to teach me a lesson. I don't fucking know. But I don't like it. You know, if you're going to teach somebody a lesson, tell them, hey, look, this is why we're doing this to you, while we're fucking you over, because we want you to learn a fucking lesson. And tell you, motherfucker. Don't just fucking cock block them on a fucking part. These motherfuckers bought $6,000 worth of wrong parts every day. This is the right part. I know what part this car needs. They buying wrong parts over there. He just bought a differential for a fucking 2015 Ford truck that's worth $25,000. Brought it in there. We put the new differential in there. And guess what? It's still making the same fucking noise. This is the guys I'm fucking dealing with over there. They really don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know? They're constantly fucking making mistakes. I guess that's why I can't get a fucking raise. And they won't let me fucking take the wheel and drive. No. Then they'd have to pay me something. You know? You know? If I took the wheel and drove that motherfucker out of there and fixed everything right, had some fucking buying power or whatever over there, they probably have to increase my salary. They don't want to do that because they love to lose money constantly. These motherfuckers will spend $100 trying to save 5 or 10. They lose 99% of the fucking time. You can bitch and moan all they want, but look who's working for who. Since I'm so smart, why the fuck am I working for them? I'll tell you why. Because these motherfuckers have access to a bunch of money. And it ain't their money. They just got access to it. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do with smarts. If it was, them motherfuckers be working with me, I guarantee you. But anyway, we're going to cook all this fish up in here tonight at Fish and Liquor. Like I say, send me a post like video card, subscribe to our page, put you on the wall of flame. And then you can, you know, be on the wall of flame. Anyway. It's Saturday night. The weather is beautiful. I actually went out on the porch today, played some guitar, tried to sing, made some videos. I'm scared to look at them because I could hardly get through a song. It's been so while since I sang a song, you know. You know, my voice is just not really my voice, but my windage, you know what I mean? Sitting around smoking and drinking and all this kind of shit. Anyway, that's what we're doing here, so that grease is getting hot. The way you know, you just drop a little bit of that, breading in there. I'll show you. I got a new camera. I can record forever. Days and days. That's what you do. See? You put a little bit of that in there, and if it bubbles like that, it's pretty much ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's up with my internet, but it takes forever for something to load. You know, like this video I'm making right now, this is what sucks about videos. For me, it's gonna take it fucking 5 hours to load up, so what I'll do is when I go to bed probably, I'll put it on there, you know. So it's my cooking thing here. We're gonna cook some fish for y'all. I'm gonna lay some off in the pot. And usually fish, little pieces of fish like this, only take about, you know, 60 seconds to 2 minutes to cook. So when I put them in there like that, I just, I don't start counting until I get them in there. You know? And then I'll start counting. I'll just be counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. By the way, I live in Mississippi, everybody. And, you know, I guess it's nothing to be proud of, but, you know, I live in a nice little place out here. So we're just going to count about 1.5 minutes on that. We're just going to do it like that, you know. In the meantime, I'm going to wash this dish here that I just dirtied on accident. I shouldn't have put that fish in there. But I did. So anyway, what's the issues now? Okay, Ebola's gone now. That's nice. You know, that was scaring me, you know. I was scared for a couple of days. Now that just disappeared. Now, after Ebola, oh, we got the big elections again. Oh, they're gonna pound that shit into your fucking brain on the news and shit. That shit is the fucking worst shit. That's worse than basketball, baseball, football, hockey all put together. You know, that shit on TV. Like anybody gives a fucking rat's ass. Who fucking does that shit? Who the fuck spends $3 million going across the country in a fucking bus saying, vote for me? Vote for you to do what? You're gonna do the same fucking thing the last fucking guy did. You know? And then once we vote for you, every motherfucker and their brother is gonna be bashing you on the fucking Facebook. What the fuck? They already got plenty of money. What the fuck are they doing that for? I just don't fucking understand. These motherfuckers need to get a life. Really, if I had that kind of money, you wouldn't fucking see me nowhere. You wouldn't see me on YouTube unless I was getting arrested. And I'd probably get arrested quite a bit. I'd be partying my ass off. Anyway, cooking the fish. Now I need a little spoon or something to get the fish out. I think I have one in here. I have one in here. Anyway, so those are just some of the issues going on over here at Sailor Jerry's. Oh, by the way, I have 4 dogs. I need to get rid of a couple of dogs. They're great dogs. Anybody needs a good companion, protector, you know, somebody to come home to, you know, say, hey, you know, I missed you. I got that. I got you. So if you need a dog, I'll take the fucking dog back if it don't work out. I give you a dog back guarantee. But anyway, so these have been cooking now. I don't even count anymore. I'm getting pretty good at this shit. You know, I'm getting pretty good at this shit. So you get a little pan or something like that. Cook that fish a little bit. You know, I'm gonna cook this in a minute. Yeah. So, you know, got some Don Dockin. I know I already said it. Don Dockin playing in the background. You know, Saturday night, got the air conditioner on. You know, I didn't have quite enough. I didn't have no vodka tonight, so I really could catch a good buzz. You know. But anyway, you know, it's too far to the liquor store. It's like 30 miles one way to the liquor store. The beer store is only 5 minutes away, but you know, I ain't doing that far for some vodka. I just ain't doing it, man. I wouldn't do it in the little Honda. The Mustang's doing fine. I can't believe nobody's bought it yet, but you know, I guess it's just one of them things you don't really care if you sell it or not. It's an awesome vehicle, but I really need to unass some shit. I need to sell my house and get the fuck liquidate, get my money, and get the fuck out on the boat down at Pickwick. I really need to do this. I think I really need to do this for my own personal well-being. Some things I really feel like I need to do. I need to get out on a boat and fish for a couple of months. Train an eagle to catch fish for me. You know, there's lots of eagles down there. I think I could train one. You know, make friends with an eagle, bald eagle, and I don't think that's too much of something that somebody can do. I think I can do that. So we're gonna put that in there like that, right there. So that's catfish. I know that's cooked. You know, trying to keep most of the grease in the pan there. Then I'm gonna take this right here and I'll put it in my strainer. Make sure we get it all dried up. And we're gonna put some more catfish in there. Just gonna keep on doing it until we get it all done. You know what I'm saying? You know. Let's get it all done. It's gonna be plenty of catfish there, and we're gonna be eating catfish tonight. You know, so that's gonna be good. Man, catfish since the last time I went camping. Dude gave us a whole shitload of fresh caught catfish steaks. Man, they were delicious. I mean, he gave us like 9 bricks of that shit. You would have counted up, probably been 3 or 4 pounds of fresh caught catfish, which is pretty cool for somebody just to give to you. He must have been just overloaded. He lived on the lake there, and he was like, "Here, take this." You know, I was down there looking at some property that he owned, and maybe that was part of his sales tactic, but I found out that his property was on the low side of the river, which was my mistake. Apparently that river down there runs backwards. It runs like uphill to like Michigan, and I was thinking it ran down to Florida, but we were in Tennessee and that was the high side. And I don't want to be on the high side, you know, because the water levels moves up and down too much, you know, the tide up and down. I mean, I'm going to deal with that, so we're still working on that. We live and we learn, you know. So that's pretty much it. I got a little catfish right here. I put some panko breadcrumbs in there just for sushi. You know what they say? Once you go panko, you never go back. So these are panko breadcrumbs. That's what Red Buck Red says. Or Buck Red Buck says. Kind of hard to say, Buck. So I'm just gonna put a few of those in there. Try not to get no cigarette ashes in that. And you know, we're just making a little cooking video over here. And talking about all our problems there, you know. I'll put that in there like that. But anyway, we're gonna have some good fish. I'm gonna make some cocktail sauce, you know, just a little ketchup and horseradish. What I got right here. I got some horseradish right there. So you mix that with ketchup, and then you got a nice cocktail sauce, just like for dipping shrimp, whatnot. I also got some. If I get brave and I want to make some tartar sauce, I got some dill pickle right here. Let me check and see if I got some mayonnaise. I think you need that to make tartar sauce. I couldn't remember what I had. Yeah, I got plenty of that. I couldn't remember what I had at the grocery store the other day. I was like, fuck, I don't even know what I got at home. So, but anyway, it's gonna be all right. You know, it's Saila'h Jerry signing out on Saturday night, and I hope you'll have a good weekend. You know, shalom.